Welcome to episode 3 of our journey. If you've been following along, you already know two things. In episode 1, we learned that small actions create momentum. The size of the step matters far less than the act of starting. In episode 2, we discovered that failure is not the enemy. It's raw material for growth, as long as you keep moving. Today, we take the next step. Because starting is important, and recovering from failure is essential. But neither one lasts without something deeper, stronger. That does not care about moods, emotions, or inspiration. That something is discipline. This episode is about the force that turns beginners into masters, effort into progress, and dreams into reality. Discipline is the bridge between intention and achievement. Welcome to episode 3. Discipline beats motivation every time. It is the truth teller. Are you actually committed or just interested? Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you moving, long after motivation has disappeared. Today's episode is about building a life where you don't depend on feeling inspired. You act because it is who you are, because it is the system you've built, because excellence is the default, not a special occasion. Chapter 1. What discipline actually is. Discipline is not intensity. It is not grinding until burnout. It is not perfection. Discipline is a pattern of repeated decisions, aligned with a larger purpose. It is simply the act of continuing small, over and over, until small becomes unstoppable. Discipline means choosing what matters most, instead of what feels good right now. It's showing up when your feelings argue with your goals. It's sticking to your system when motivation would rather negotiate. Chapter 2. The Neuroscience of Consistency. Your brain does not care about motivation. It cares about patterns. Habits are built through repetition, not excitement. The brain rewards the act of showing up, not the emotional state behind the action. Motivation activates emotion. Discipline rewires identity. When you repeat an action consistently, your brain eventually says, "This is who we are now." At that point, even failure, like we discussed in episode 2, becomes an opportunity. And small beginnings, from episode 1, compound into mastery. Chapter 3. Why motivation is a weak strategy. Motivation is episodic. It spikes. It crashes. It is rooted in emotion. And emotions are unstable. The reason most people never reach their potential is because they build their lives around a feeling instead of a commitment. They rely on a spark instead of a structure. Discipline is the connector, the force that links small beginnings and resilience after setbacks into long-term excellence. Chapter 4. Story about Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is one of the greatest footballers of all time, not simply because of natural talent, but because of extraordinary discipline. Messi's early life embodied adversity. He was too small. He struggled with a medical condition requiring daily treatment. He was doubted constantly. But Messi trained with calm, relentless discipline. No dramatic speeches, no emotional theatrics, just repetition, daily drills, micro-adjustments, footwork refined like clockwork. Even after winning Champions League titles and multiple Ballon d'Or awards, he kept showing up early, kept practicing basics, kept refining fundamentals. Messi once said, "You have to fight to reach your dream. You have to sacrifice and work for it." His greatness is not accidental. It is structured, intentional, and built from years of showing up whether he felt inspired or not. This illustrates the core idea of episode 1. Small actions repeated over time lead to mastery. Chapter 5. The Identity Shift. The real transformation happens when discipline becomes part of your identity. Repeated discipline builds identity. You stop saying, "I want to be consistent." You start saying, "I am consistent." You stop saying, "I hope I succeed." You start saying, "I am the type of person who does what is required." When a behavior becomes who you are, resistance collapses. You no longer negotiate with yourself, you execute. Chapter 6. Daily Systems. Your real superpower. Motivation asks, do I feel like it? Discipline asks, what is the system? A system is a repeatable set of actions performed whether you feel motivated or not. A writer writing 30 minutes every morning. A content creator publishing every Friday. An athlete training at the same hour daily. An entrepreneur reviewing metrics weekly. Discipline is not about doing more. It is about doing what matters, consistently. Systems also allow you to turn small actions into momentum and bounce back from setbacks. Chapter 7. How to stay consistent when you don't feel like it. Everyone faces days when discipline feels impossible. Let me provide you 3-step strategy. 1. Reduce the task, don't skip it. If you cannot run 5 miles, run 1. If you cannot study 1 hour, study 10 minutes. Keep the promise small but sacred. Even a tiny action preserves identity. Skipping destroys it. Never break the chain. Discipline is almost entirely about momentum. You don't need motivation. You need continuity. Chapter 8. The real reward of discipline. Discipline gives freedom. Freedom from procrastination. Freedom from self-doubt. Freedom from emotional volatility. Discipline creates stability. You don't wait for inspiration. You don't fear failure. You don't rely on mood. You rely on yourself. A disciplined life is a liberated life. Chapter 9. The New Standard. You do not rise to the level of your motivation. You fall to the level of your discipline. Make that level high. Make it intentional. Make it non-negotiable. Discipline is the bridge between intention and achievement. Show up, repeat, improve, evolve, and then do it again tomorrow. A bridge to the next episode. As we close, remember, discipline is the foundation that keeps you moving when motivation fades and setbacks hit. But building consistency is only part of the journey. To truly sustain growth, you also need to retrain your mind to see possibilities, cultivate optimism, and maintain a positive outlook. In the next episode, Rewiring Your Mind for Positivity, we'll explore practical strategies, mental habits, and neuroscience-backed techniques to reshape your thinking so that positivity fuels your discipline and accelerates your progress. Please remember to subscribe and tap the like button. It helps this message reach more hearts.